Hey there, responders and RMPs. Chrissy Brooks here with Hypothetical Week ending 9/20/2025. My goodness, we are more than halfway through September. Actually, right at halfway through September by the time you open this. So hopefully your September is going well. Let's go ahead and jump into this hypo. So we're going to work through our decision tree, reading every word out loud because it's good practice. And hey, you know what? It's going to keep your mind fresh when something like an organic peroxide leaker comes through your building. We do see quite a bit of organic peroxide. It's used in a lot of food industry for sanitation purposes. So meat packing plants, basically anywhere that manufactures any type of food is going to be having this food grade sanitizer, and usually it's an organic peroxide. This is nasty, nasty stuff. It's a base. It's going to burn your hands if you get it on you. So you want to make sure that you're wearing your gloves and your silver shield liners anytime you're dealing with something that's an organic peroxide. All right, cautions aside, let's go ahead and grab our decision tree. I'm going to read you guys the situation and pause the video so you guys can go through your decision tree. A box with an organic peroxide label is leaking on the floor in a trailer. There is a small amount of liquid leaking and is spreading on the floor from this box. Upon inspection, you find 4 1-gallon jugs of Sanidate food grade sanitizer. When you check the pH, it registers as a 13. There are no fumes that irritate the skin, visible fumes, or smoke. There is a strong chemical smell, but it is not irritating the throat or the eyes. The ingredients on the bottle do not list hydrofluoric acid. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So go ahead, pause your video, go through your decision tree. We'll be right back. All right, so moving through our decision tree, our top box up here, we're going to get NOS. Then our box down here, we've got a diamond hazard label, so we're going to move right over to our next box. It is not something that is on our prohibited list. We definitely allow organic peroxide in our system. And it's not something in this box that is allowed but we don't clean up. So this box is also a no. Brings us over here to our green box. God forbid, please don't drink organic peroxide. Remember, if it's not an edible liquid, we're saying no to this box. So that's going to end us up in our yellow box right here. We need to have a designated responder cleaning up this spill. So we are going to choose yellow box down here. And then which response or containment sheet are we going to utilize? We are going to go and find our organic peroxide sheet, which should be page 10 in your response book. So page 10 in our decision tree. All right, so let's go ahead and read our response sheet here. So hazards: contact may cause irritation or burns to the skin or eyes, may be poison if it's inhaled or swallowed. Oxidizers or organic peroxide are not flammable, but may cause other materials to burn. The material may be toxic as well as an oxidizer. Fire may produce irritating or poisonous gases. Do not absorb oxidizers or organic peroxides with activated carbon or clay-based absorbent. Use only ZEP-sorbent. So that's our answer to this question right here. Use only ZEP-sorbent if you've got an organic peroxide or an oxidizer. It reacts with both activated carbon and clay-based absorbent. So that's why we grab our decision tree every time, because there's nuances with everything, right? Everything's a little bit different. So we're going to grab that decision tree every time. For the sake of time, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and read through the rest of this. Quick rundown. Basically, we were testing the pH. Looks like we're going to neutralize it, and then we're going to absorb with our ZEP-sorbent. So make sure that you are reading through this so that you know what to do in case that happens. So if you need to, pause the video again so that you know what to do when you get an organic peroxide, because it's probably going to happen. They are all over our system. I've had them in almost all of my buildings. So make sure you're on the up and up with this response sheet. Moving on, lots of people are still having issues getting into ETT. Please reach out to me. I've had a lot of luck. A lot of people, it's just one or two little tiny things. Some people are having to completely start from scratch. Reach out, be ready, because it's a very time sensitive thing. So I'm going to be sending you a lot of emails. I'm going to be sending you responses. I might even be sending you text messages or making phone calls, whatever it is. We've got basically like a 2-week window from the time we start the process until we have to have you into ETT. Otherwise, we have to start from scratch all over again. So please reach out to me if you're not answering yes to both of these questions. Reach out. I will get you into ETT. I promise. I will keep trying until we get you in. All right, next page. So I need to access that waste disposal flow chart. I know that I need to access that waste disposal flow chart for every single leaker that I'm going to dispose of. So if we are disposing of it, if we're not calling in an outside responder, we are going to be using our waste disposal flow chart. So going through this disposal flow chart, spilled or leaking liquid or powder that's been surrendered to the DMP. We did not spill outside of a vehicle. We didn't enter a drain. We don't have reportable quantity. No nicotine or acute hazardous waste, not a biohazard, not a pressurized cylinder, not a DEA controlled substance, not a pharmaceutical, not an explosive, definitely not a non. Is the sum of the remaining liquids of the same product 3 gallons or more? Yes, it is actually. So we are going to go to Appendix D, and we are going to be able to damage this package as liquid present. So that's when we're going to seal those original containers, put a little bit of Zepsorbent in the bottom, put the entire plastic jug into our green bag, and then that bag will go into our bucket or go into our barrel. So this one, we do not need to absorb anything that has not leaked out of the original container. So we end up in this one right here. Refer to the operator's quick reference guide, dispose of damaged package as liquid present. All right, moving on to our next screen. What do you do with those Rickerton containers? Again, we throw them away. Oh goodness, I mixed it up, didn't I? I almost clicked on the wrong one. So those Rickerton containers, we get to throw them away. Now I threw this one in here kind of for a loop. Who do we call to verify that we need to fill out a DOT 5800.1 for an undeclared damage? So I had a situation in one of my buildings where an organic peroxide was leaking, but it did not have an organic peroxide diamond hazard label on the outside of the box. So this was an undeclared damage. This damage did not have a diamond hazard label, and it should have. Who should I have called before I filled out my DOT 5800 to verify that yes, this is in fact an undeclared damage? That is going to be your hazmat helpline. Their phone number is posted in your DMP. Their phone number should be on your bulletin board in your DMP. They're very, very helpful, open 24/7 anytime that you need to get a hold of them. They are who you need to call if you think you have something that is either non-compliant, like you don't think it has the right kind of diamond hazard label, or you think it should have had a diamond hazard label and it does not. Those are the people that you need to call, the hazmat helpline. And then hopefully you've got your DOK done. We're already in the 3rd week of the month. If not, hopefully get it done ASAP. Otherwise, hey, shoot me an email if you need a copy of it. I'll get you a copy of it real fast. Everybody's favorite page. Hooray. Use the drop downs. Go ahead, find your name. If not, reach out to find out why you're not on there. I'm going to wrap this up in under 10 minutes. So everybody have a great, safe week. I love having you guys here. Love that you watch my videos. Like and follow for more content, right? That's what everybody says. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great, safe week.